back to my channel. This is Uma from NOSCOUTURE, and today we'll be looking at how to place your buttonholes for a female shirt. Okay, your buttonholes should always be on the right hand side of your garments, not on the left. Your right should overlap the left. Okay, before we do that, let's just gush over this beauty, over this neat finishing of this piece. It's a dress shirt and there's a zipper at the back, and you can see the finishing we have inside. Okay, so back to our class now. So please like, share, and subscribe to our channel if you haven't. Okay, like I said, it should be the right side overlapping the left hand side, and the first point of duty is to mark out your bust point for a female. Why I said mark out your bust point for a female is, by the time you see most shirts, most people wear most shirts, and you see that the area around the bust is showing their boobs by the side of the button. So always locate your bust points. For her now, her bust point is 11. Okay, already I know where my bust point is because I have a bust that's here, so you can see it's protruding here. So this area is where her bust point is. So I would mark my bust points at 11 inch. I already have the mark here. Okay, so I'll place my button here. You can see the mark here, the pencil mark. I'll place my button here. Then the size of the button, that is what would determine the length of the buttonhole. My button is overlapping on each other by 1.5 inch. Okay, so I will make sure my button is on top of the midpoint of that 1.5, so you can see, which is 0.75 on each side. So my button will be like this, and I will mark out, I will mark here. This will be the first distance of my buttonhole, and upwards will be the second distance. So my buttonhole will go from here to here, you can see. So whoever is creating the button will make a buttonhole here. So you want to know the length of the next buttonhole from this place, which is the point of my bust point. I will go up 3.5 inches, 3.5, 4 inches. Okay, you can see I made the line there. You take your button same way like I did the other one. This will be the length of this button, and this will be the length of this buttonhole, and whoever is creating the button will make a buttonhole here. Then this next one would just be on the tip of this collar that would overlap this one. Okay, and this is how it will be looking like. So from here now, the next point of call would be from this bust point to this place, 3.5 inches. You can see same process. You mark your buttonhole, mark the line, then the next one will continue. It goes continuous. But you see around here, I like to make my buttonholes close, because anything that concerns the bust, you know what it does on female clothes. So when I'm coming down on my garments, I would now start reducing. Okay, I'll now start going like 4 inches. So I will go on 4 inches. You can see I started releasing my gap now, 4 inches, and I will go the next one 4 inches. So that's how it's going to be. So after creating your buttonholes, by the time you're done creating your buttonholes, let's say for instance I've created this buttonhole, move the camera closer. Let's say for instance I've created this buttonhole. By that time, when you're done, I always like to iron my buttonholes so that everything would sleep perfectly. By the time I'm done laying it perfectly on top each other, then I will now, by that time, here will be open. I will now use a pen or a pencil to mark from here to the other side. Automatically, that is where my button will now be. I will place my button there and tack. By that time, my holes will be open. I can be able to pass through. So if this tutorial has been helpful to you, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Give us a thumbs up, please. Thanks, guys. Bye.